back from the dead.
Hey guys, First Nexus here, and this is the video I was talking about in the last video where I was going to talk about the Powerscore matchmaking of the game, and yeah. Pretty much I'm going to talk about why it doesn't really work in the closed beta, and why it's going to get better. So, you know, this may seem like a hate video at first, but I promise you it's going to turn more into a just be patient kind of video. So yeah, what I want to start off with saying is, a lot of people have been commenting saying one of their biggest issues with the game is the fact that they are constantly being matched with players whose power score ranks are far outweighing their own. And if you actually watch the last Crossout video I uploaded, I believe it will be of yesterday, video I uploaded, I even comment on the fact that I'm in the higher tier of the game. Actually, sorry, I don't think that video is actually getting produced now that I think about it. I think I remember watching it then going, oh man, this video sucks. That's not going up. So yeah, maybe it's not in there, but pretty much to sum it up, I was in a higher tiered game, which I normally don't do, but you know, I was just playing higher tier in the game, and I was at about 4,400 to 4,500 power score. And there were people even lower than me. Around 4,200 power score was about the lowest in the game. But at the same time, there were people who had over 5,400 power score in our game. That means there was a discrepancy of almost 1,200 in that game. It was kind of absurd. It was ridiculous how far off people really were from one another. And it's just, when you're that far out of the power score range of someone, if someone has 1,200 more power score than you, unless you have like a melee vehicle, you get a drop on them and come from behind and kill them, you're not going to do well. It's just kind of a given. You're never really going to succeed when you're in a game with people who just are far better than you. And that's all there is to it. I mean, I don't expect you to just be like, you know, on par with someone who has 1,200 more power score than you. That would just be crazy. That will really never happen, honestly. So, what I'm trying to say is, this is a big issue for a lot of people in this game, myself included. I have this problem pretty often, too. And I don't want you to think that you're the only one with it. I get comments all the time saying how people are angry about it. So, yeah, you gotta just understand that it's an issue with the closed beta, and the reason it is an issue is, you know, we're finally getting to the why part, is because the closed beta just doesn't have enough people in it, especially at higher ranks. You know, I don't see this problem too much at lower ranks. I know it still happens, but it's not as bad, is what I'm trying to say. But at higher ranks, you get into this position where if you have a guy with 5,600 power score, and there's only a few people in the 5,000 range, he's going to spend like 10-15 minutes in the queue. Instead of having him spend 10-15 minutes in the queue, they're just going to have him spend, you know, the average amount of time in queue, and put him in a game with people who are like 4,000 ranged, which, again, it doesn't sound bad, but in actual practice, it's really bad. Because that's the difference between like an epic and a blue, and sometimes even two epics. So if we're talking about two, like, you could have two Pyre launchers, and the guy could have the exact same armor and build as you, but 4 Pyre launchers, and be in your same game. And it's just, that's not how this should work. That's just broken. And, you know, it's an issue with the beta with not enough players, because they're trying to get everyone into a game in a reasonable amount of time. Unfortunately, however, they shouldn't really be doing that. You know, I'd much rather wait longer to get into a game with people more my level than get into a game instantly with people who are just all across the board. And as much as I want that to happen, it actually still isn't even a possibility until more people play. Because you might think, oh, I would just rather wait longer. Well, you can't really just think of it like that, because it doesn't matter how long you wait. If there aren't enough people in your game that match your level, then, or in the playing the game that match your level, you're never going to get into a game, ever. So, yeah, that's one of the biggest issues. There's not enough people at like at ranges that allow them to just make that decision. And once the open beta hits, you will start seeing the higher end things level out. Now, be forewarned, when the open beta does hit, you are not going to immediately see, you know, level 5,000 power score people and whatnot. It's still going to take the game a good while to actually get into a position where, you know, they can have balancing and a decent amount of players across all ranges, because as you can probably suspect, it takes a while to level up in this game. And even if there are millions of people playing, which there probably won't be millions, but even if there are a lot of people playing, they're not going to just level up and get to 5,000 power score immediately. Do you remember how long it took you to build your first 5,000 power score videos or vehicle? So, you know, just remember that when the open beta hits. Don't be like, oh, Frozen Nexus, you lied. You said the power score system would get fixed. It's going to take the game a bit until everyone is, you know, once it's more or less just power score ranges. Once there are more people playing, the power score ranges begin to spread out, and as the power score ranges begin to spread out, it allows you to be able to be match made with people who are more your speed. And that's when the game will get really good. I think that will just really help out the longevity of this game, allowing people to play it longer and not get angry with it and things like that. I really need to help out take out this cannon, or pump jack. I can't really do much from back here, but yeah, it helped, you know. I didn't realize how low we were on time. But yeah, with open beta, like I said, with time, it will get better. We just need more players in the game. The game costing $20 right now is obviously someone said it's $30 now. I don't know if that's true or not. It could be. I don't. It doesn't matter, you know. With the game costing money right now, it's just kind of prompting players not to play or buy it. Because, well, it's a free-to-play game, and why would you spend money on a free-to-play game? You know, it's early access, you know, I get it. I wanted to play it. I thought it looked so cool. I just was like, it's 20 bucks. Yeah, worth it. So I did. But a lot of people aren't having that same feeling. A lot of people are more patient. They're not actually willing to spend 20 bucks on a game that's going to be free-to-play when it comes out. So, yeah, you know, we'll just wait until people start leveling up, they start making new parts, and once the power score ranges begin to spread out, you really will start seeing more balanced matchmaking games, which is going to be a great thing for this game. It kind of sucks how there really haven't been great matchmaking power scores so far in this game, at least. But once, like I said, once time goes by and we get more players in here, we're going to have a lot better of time with the matchmaking system. It's kind of broken now, as I said. I'm not exactly happy with it. And, yeah, hopefully, you know, they'll just do what people have been saying. I would rather wait longer to get into a more balanced game than get into a game in 3 seconds or whatever it currently is. And that's not a possibility right now, but it will be once once more people play. So I'm excited for that. I hope you're excited for that. I'm out of things to talk about now. For the last about a minute, I've been rambling just because I want to finish up this game of Siege before I, you know, say goodbye to the video. And the last minute has kind of just been stuttering and rambling about things I've already made points about in this video. So, yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the gameplay then, because, you know, if you want to leave now, go ahead, but, yeah, I don't have anything else to talk about, but, really, the game's almost over, so I'll just, give it the outro now. So, yeah, if you guys, like the video, if you, agree with me that you think, the whole power score system, it's not bad, it's just, you need more players for it to work in the way it's built. Just give the video a like so I know people agree with me. If not, you know, just let me know in the comments what you think the real problem is. And yeah, we lost. Well, that's unfortunate. Maybe I should have actually helped out, but I don't care too much, you know. I honestly, I've stopped giving a shit about this game a long time ago because the game's gonna get wiped soon anyway. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So, anyway, like I said, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you agreed with me, give it a like. If you disagreed, let me know in the comments. And, well, hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace out.